One of the secrets to learning languages is to actually like the language you're learning. I think, not I think, I know a lot of people like the idea of learning a language, very similar to how people like the idea of getting a PhD. But when they actually get there, they realize, oh, it requires time, it requires effort, it requires a whole bunch of other things. And it's the same thing with language learning. I have taught hundreds of students, and I see the same pattern again and again. How many of these people actually want to learn this language? That's why for the last few years, for any of my French classes, because I give French classes, right? Any of like my French classes, I always ask a whole bunch of questions. How much time do you have? What are your goals? What inspired you to learn French? These are questions that may seem annoying, and honestly, some people could be taken aback by them, but these are the questions that are fundamental because it allows people to think. And sometimes I have to sit with people who really want to learn French, but I said, okay, I know you're like willing to pay me and everything, but I want this to be beneficial for you, okay? You said you want to learn French in 6 months and go to a B2 level. They openly say, they have a goal in mind, they have no time, and they have no other interest rather than passing a test or an exam. But a lot of these people are not interested in learning French. They're not interested in the culture. They don't want to go to a francophone country. They don't want to do any, like, they don't actually want to experience the language as a living entity and not interested in the cultural aspect of it even. And I find that very problematic because I find from my experience, these are the people that don't do well. When it comes down to really learning, and if your only motivation is to pass an exam or to get a job in XYZ language, that is not enough for you to be spending hours in studying for this language or learning this language or being exposed to it. So be for real with yourself. Why do you want to learn this language? And can you enjoy this process? Can you have fun in this process? Can you find something that you enjoy while learning this language? That's all for today.